What is up, everybody? We are back in here for another episode of Weekly Win Streak. As always, it's your boy CP3 Bets coming to y'all live today, man. Joined by none other than the man himself. What up, bro? What up, bro? Is currently experiencing some technical difficulties with his microphone, so I'll holler at y'all here for a second. But yeah, guys, we're excited. I'm excited for today's show, man. We got a lot coming for y'all. We got playoff baseball today. We have NFL as well on tonight. We got some shitty college football games per usual Thursday. And yeah, we got a lot of good stuff for y'all today. So let's get into it here in a second once Bro gets his mic fixed up and he's ready to rock. But
we're good.
Yeah, you're good? Okay, perfect. So Bro's ready to go. Bro, how we doing today, man?
We're alive, and that's better than some people. And we're dry, which is better than some people. If you're viewing from the Florida area, hope you guys are safe. Prayers are with you guys, and hope everything is going well there. It's always good to keep it in perspective, man. Things can be definitely better, but they can definitely be way, way worse. How about you, man?
We're doing all right. Yesterday I was a little pissed. I started out the day 2-0, and then I finished the day 2-2. So definitely not what I had in mind. But at the end of the day, whenever you have a day and you go 2-2, you just gotta let it roll off your back and move on to the next. So it could have been worse. Could have gone 0-4. So we'll look at it from that perspective today, and we'll keep things moving along here. Are you excited for some weekend football?
Yeah, absolutely, man. Really weird NFL. Like looking at the NFL lines today, I just briefly looked at them. They are so like there's a lot of like almost basically pick 'em. Like we're talking like it's not actually pick 'em, but it's like, hey, these are some weird, funky lines that tell you there's going to be some really close games this week. Only one game with a spread of more than 7, and it's my Browns to get the fucking shit kicked out of them by the Eagles. Love it.
Patriots are 7 as well.
What's that?
Patriots game's a 7 as well.
Oh, is it? Well, I said over 7, so technically I was still right, but you're right as well. What about you? Is there NFL, college football that you're excited about?
Man, I'm very excited for college football this weekend, dude. We have some huge matchups. Oregon, Ohio State, Texas, Oklahoma, Ole Miss, LSU. It's going to be insane, man. There's going to be some great matchups this weekend in college football. I've put in a lot of work on it. I can't lie, guys. I've sent out 2 max plays today to my subscribers over on SoBet. Both are not in any of the big matchups. They're in like P5 conference matchups, or I guess P4 conference matchups, but they're not in like the big sexy matchups you'd like. But they do involve ranked teams, though. So there's at least that hint I'll give you. But they're not the sexy matchups we all want the big plays to be in, but there's still some big plays. I will say, though, Ohio State might end up being a 2-unit play for me, though. I haven't fully made up my mind on that one yet. I like Penn State a lot, but I also kind of like the over in that game, too. So we're still figuring out on a lot of other games. I'm going to say this, though, bro. I know the spread's 14.5. It's the largest spread since 1970 in an Oklahoma-Texas game, but I don't see how Oklahoma even scores 14 points in this game. Yeah,
that is one of the ones. I mean, I'm obviously excited for the Ohio State game, being an Ohio State Buckeye, but that's the other game I looked at. It's supposed to be a big rivalry, so it's always a little sketchy laying, that amount of points in that game. But yeah, I think Texas is far and away. I mean, honestly, I think they're probably the best team in college football right now.
Yeah, I do too. I think Texas is in that tier. I'm not ready to say one team's that much better than anybody else, but I think Texas is in that range of where that they're one of the best teams in the league. So I'm definitely in agreement with you on that one. But yeah, man, there's definitely I don't think Oklahoma stands a chance. Like, honestly, if the spread was 21, I'd probably still take it with Texas. That's like how little of a chance I give Oklahoma in this game. I don't see it, man. I don't see how they have any chance. If this game was played on Mars, I would still take Texas minus 14.5. So
oh, wow.
I haven't officially made the play yet. I'm hoping that some idiot somehow bumps this spread down a little bit more. But honestly, I'm not even going to buy a half if I play it. Like, Texas is either winning this game by 40 points, or they're not covering. And there's really no in between, in my opinion. So see what happens there. Bro, you got any thoughts on these college football games tonight? It's another night of dog shit college football games as we had all week.
Yeah, it feels like these games are terrible, man. Terrible. But I almost wanted to fire on James Madison when I saw the line moving the way it is, though. Something is up. Something is up. This was at 9.5 this morning. Now it's at 8, and it's about to drop lower.
I don't know. Coastal Carolina grades out well, so like I understand why that money's coming in here. And you can say James Madison's numbers are a little like skewed because they scored 70 points on North Carolina. So like I honestly get what the move's doing here. Because I mean, they won 13-6 against Gardner Webb. Like, I don't really know what to make of James Madison. They won 63-7, 70-50, and then they win 13-6 to freaking Gardner Webb when they're 35-point favorites. Like, I just don't really know what to do with them yet, so I'm going to stay away from this game. But I honestly agree with you. Like, I think James Madison is the team. Like, I think they're going to come in here and give a little beat down on Coastal Carolina. I mean, you bet on Coastal Carolina a couple times. What did you think when you watched them play?
They sold on me both times, so fuck them. Actually, I bet against them, and they covered. So then I was like, oh, this team's pretty good. Bet on them, and they fucked me. I don't know. But, we talked about Jacksonville State yesterday. We were like, oh, we don't want this game. We don't want anything to do with this game. There's never a world where I'm going to lay this much points. And they fucking won by like $1 billion. So I
had no bet regret, though, on that game. I will say there's zero bet regret from me.
Yeah, I can't trust Rich Rod and that program, man. I can't trust a single fucking thing they do over there.
Yeah, Western Kentucky's kind of in the same spot tonight. Like, UTEP's garbage. Am I going to lay 20 points here with Western Kentucky? No, but I mean, even if you gave me 28 with UTEP, I'm still not fucking taking UTEP here. Like, that's how bad of a team UTEP is. Like, I don't know, man. I want to see some more of these Conference USA play out because these teams are really bad. The numbers are really skewed. I would rather wait for if Louisiana Tech or Middle Tennessee was playing UTEP, I'd probably jump in on them, even though those teams are horrible too. So I don't know. We'll have to see here what we're going to do with these teams. What were you about to say?
No, yeah. I mean, it's a shame that we don't. I mean, obviously it's Thursday. Like, we got Thursday night football, but you'd like to see a little more heat on the slate from the college football this week. I mean, fuck, man. Not a good game until Saturday.
Whoa. Friday night, there's a good game.
What do we got tomorrow?
It's a late game. Utah and Arizona State. I mean, I'm not saying that's like the game of the weekend, but I mean, that's a good watch right there. I think I'm going to be on the over in that game. So it's going to be a late night for TP3 on Friday night.
Yeah, I'm so sick of that fucking conference out there. Arizona cucked me. Kansas or fucking Arizona. I don't know. Arizona State's garbage. But Utah, we got Cam Rising or whatever his fucking name is out there. I mean, I think they're overrated. I don't know. I don't have anything to say about those teams. I'll tell you what, though. I've had some bad luck betting on the West Coast.
Hey, we'll have a full breakdown for you all in that game tomorrow, so stay tuned for that, guys. We're going to go ahead and get into MLB, as we have the MLB playoffs. To see the people in the chat are asking about hockey, I cannot tell you all a damn thing about hockey, but we do know some baseball here, and we'll get into some baseball. So we got two games on the slate. We got Bros Guardians taking on the Tigers here at 6:08 p.m. about to start up here soon. The spread in this game, or the money line in this game, currently Guardians minus 125. The over/under is set at 6.5 here. Bro, do the Guardians force an elimination game on Saturday, or is the series done?
It's done. It's over with, and they deserve it. Fuck the Guardians. Seriously, fuck them. I hate them. I hate ownership. They do the same thing every year. They want fans to pay fucking top dollars, get in the seats, and watch competitive baseball. The front office had no idea we were going to be successful this year, and they showed that by being completely unprepared and pissing down their leg at the trade deadline, trading for Lane Thomas, who has done nothing. He had a hot 2 weeks. He's done nothing. We got fucking pitchers, starting pitchers that should be in the fucking retirement home. They suck. And BB's going to get lit up tonight. Tigers go on, and then they're going to get swept by whoever the fuck they play because they suck too. That's my opinion there. Fuck the Guardians, though. What do you got?
What a breakdown right there. I like something you said there. BB's going to get lit up tonight. Let's hope he does. So I'm taking the over in this game, guys. 6.5 runs. Too many. It's not enough runs here, in my opinion. So first of all, you look at the MLB playoffs. When a team's been shut out 2 straight games and they're still alive to play in another game. This happened 4 times. and the total is 4-0 to the over, and these teams are 2-2 straight up in these games. So I'm saying there's a chance for y'all, bro. To be honest with y'all, though, I didn't even know that trend when I put the bet in. I saw the trend later. Here's what I like in this game and why I like the over in this game. First of all, total 6.5. What have we seen in this series? Two teams struggle to score runs. Well, the first game of this series was played at 1 p.m. What happened? The Guardians scored 7 runs, and they would have gone over this total. What happened in game 2? The game started at 4 o'clock when there were shadows on the field. Neither team could hit the baseball, and Tariq Skubal was on the field. Game went under. Then, yesterday, once again, started at 4 o'clock. 3 o'clock, actually. Shadows on the field. Neither team could hit the baseball. The game went under. The Guardians are scoring runs today. I know how good Brisky, I know how good Holden, I know how good this whole bullpen's been. They're going to give up runs today. There is no way they keep this pace up, in my opinion. They're giving up runs today. Reese Olson is going to give up some runs at the beginning of this game. On the flip side of things, Tanner Beide has a 5.28 ERA in his career going up against the Tigers in 6 appearances. That doesn't count. That's not counting his playoff appearance. That game was at home. Beide has always been better at home than away. I'm taking the over in this game, man. I think there's going to be runs. 6.5 is absolutely nothing. All we need is a 3-3 tie. And last time I checked, you can't tie in MLB. So if all we need is a 3-3 game and we win, that's all I ask is 3 runs each. Each team gives me 3 runs. We automatically win. I think we're going to get a little bit of an offensive outbreak here. I think there's going to be some hits. I mean, Cleveland had plenty of runners on base yesterday and couldn't come up when they needed it. I think today these teams will come up when they need some hits.
Awesome. Yeah. I'm hoping for runs. Hoping for runs for you, brother. Hoping for runs for you. I'm just so sick and tired of Cleveland sports. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the Guardians. I'm just tired of them. I'm tired of them. Just lose and get it over with. Go home and get it over with.
Hey, at least you got the Cavs.
Oh, fuck. Why did you bring them up? They're the worst of the 3. We gave you just fucking lit a fire under my ass. We gave 4 max contracts to a core that's proven 2 years in a row they cannot win in the playoffs. We have 2 big guys that can't shoot. We got Darius Garland that looks like he's lost all of his confidence. He can't even go to the fucking high school dance and ask a girl to dance, let alone shoot a fucking jumper. He sucks. And Donovan Mitchell's a fucking B-League star. The Cavs are ass. But
I intentionally did that, guys. I could tell Bro's triggered. I just wanted to push him over the edge today.
Oh, bro, I'm tired of I'm tired of Cleveland. I'm tired of Cleveland sports. I'm a Lake County.
Should we talk about Deshaun Watson next?
No, you don't want that. You don't want that.
No. We won't talk. We will talk Deshaun Watson today. We'll spare Bro till tomorrow for Deshaun Watson. Hey, well, hopefully, I'll tell you what, if the Guardians win tonight, you're gonna have to talk about Deshaun Watson on here tomorrow. So that'll be his rant for tomorrow. If the Guardians can survive one more day, I think the Guardians are gonna win this game for some reason. Anyway, let's move over here to the second game, though. We have the Yankees taking on the Royals. The Royals facing elimination here at the house. Currently, right now, the Yankees are minus 155 favorites. The total in this game came up from 7.5 this morning to 8. I'll go first since I got to play in this game. I'm taking the over here again. I like the overs today. You look at the Yankees; they're number 1 in WRC plus, batting average, all the little weighted runs created, all that stuff. When they're at home, as a road offense this season, they have the number 1 road offense against right-handed pitching in the MLB by a long margin. You look at the Royals. The Royals at home are an elite offense. Like I said, their batting average is substantially higher when they're at home versus away. I think they come in here versus Garrett Cole with house money to play with. I actually think Garrett Cole's going to seal the pressure today and give up some runs. I like the over in this game. I just think both the offenses are going to show out here. Cleveland had plenty of chances to blow that game open. I'm not, why do I keep saying Cleveland? Kansas City had plenty of chances to blow that game open yesterday, and they couldn't do it. I think they're going to do it tonight. I would not be shocked at all to see both teams force a game 5, but I think the total goes over in both games.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. And it's hard to trust Garrett Cole, man. It's hard to trust him. Like, he's put together some solid performances, but then at the same time, he's had a couple of outings where he hasn't even got out of the 3rd inning. What's up, Travis? What's up, brother? Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, no, I think Garrett Cole's going to, if you look at the history of baseball, a lot of the aces get rocked in the playoffs, and it's usually like the 2nd or 3rd starter who makes a name for themselves in playoff runs. And I think we're probably going to see the same thing here with Garrett Cole. Like, I think Garrett Cole got lit up in the first one. Kansas City's not scared of him. I feel like Kansas City's not even going to flinch. Like Salvador Perez was on the team when they made that crazy World Series run. I feel like he's giving the team the pep talk. Like I feel like Kansas City is not dead by any means yet. Like they went toe to toe with the Yankees, and I mean, if you think about it, they beat the Yankees' ass in Game 2. They lost Game 1 by 1 run, and they lost last night by 1 run. I don't think Kansas City's scared. Like Kansas City has never backed down all season long, and I don't think they're backing down here. I think this game goes over the total.
Yeah, I think of the two games, I think the Royals are more likely to win than the Guardians. I think the Royals can pull it out tonight, man. I really do. I think they can.
I agree too. I think one of the underdogs is winning today between the Royals and the Tigers, and then one of these teams definitely forcing another game. So it should be a good night tonight on the diamond of the MLB. But guys, let's get to what everyone wants to hear us talk about. It's Thursday Night Football tonight. We have an NFL football game tonight. We have the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Seattle Seahawks. They're on the road in this game, laying 3.5 points here. Total in this game sitting at 49. Bro, what do you think about this game tonight?
Well, I think for the people that have struggled to watch Thursday Night Football, because a lot of times we get some fucking snore fests with no points, this should be very refreshing. This, I'm hoping, is going to be an exciting, like fast break style game here.
Okay.
But I think what has happened thus far in the NFL has the public, including myself, second guessing blatantly obvious decisions here. I mean, this is a layup. And bro's only got to make it a little difficult, so I'm going to give you a little fucking Euro step, a little jelly on the finger roll.
Okay.
Instead of just going right off the glass, you know? But, guys, this Seahawks, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think this Seahawks team is any fucking good. This is a layup. I think you got to take the Niners, and the only play in this game has to be the Niners. I don't care what the dogs have done. I don't care about the 12th man. I don't care that Seattle's at home. Bro, they played the fucking Dolphins with Skylar Thompson as the quarterback. They played the Patriots, and they played the fucking Broncos before Bo Nix kind of figured out his like little like short pass niche and run around type deal. Like, dude, they suck. I don't know. That's just me. I love the Niners tonight. I love the Niners tonight -3. That's an official play over there on SoBet, where you can get all of our plays right there. SoBet, links in the bio. TP3. What do you got? What do you got? Are you excited for this game? And do you have any plays for the people?
Yeah, I'm excited for this game. So honestly, it's kind of like we said yesterday. It's a super square play here, but I got to go with San Francisco in this game, man. Like, so first of all, let's think about this. Let's break this game down bit by bit here. So Seattle's defense already pretty banged up. Sure, it looks like Boye Mafe, and it looks like that what's the other Julian Love are going to give it a go in this game today. But, I mean, look, Byron Murphy, he's out. Nwosu, he's out. Tariq Woolen, one of the best corners in the league, he's out. Multiple other starters on this defense, like I just said, are already banged up. This is, I mean, I thought about it more, man, and I think it makes too much sense here to take San Francisco. So I talked about it on yesterday's show how Seattle's in a really bad fatigue spot. So think about this way. So Seattle in their fatigue spot here, they play Monday night against the Lions. The Lions do anything and everything they want to on them offensively. Then they come back and they play against the Giants. They were on the field for 71 plays defensively, and the Giants were one of the worst teams in the NFL. Going into last week, they were the worst team in the NFL at running the football. They were averaging like less than 3.2 yards per carry. They ran on them for 134 yards last week. They almost ran for more yards last week than they had all season long. That's how many yards they ran for on them. And they controlled that entire game and dominated. Seattle's defense was out there the entire game. Seattle gave up 7 sacks. Here's my first trend for you guys, besides the fact that we have a major fatigue spot here. Seattle gave up 7 sacks last week. Teams after doing this are 11, 22, and 1 against the spread the last 3 seasons. The offensive line's playing terrible. San Francisco is going to pin their ears back and blitz them here. Next trend here. Huge fatigue spot. Like I said, the 49ers are 7-2 ATS on the road against NFC West teams since 2002. But they lost their first game against the spread, and they haven't lost back-to-back in the division since 2021. Feels like a pretty good get-right spot for the 49ers. They're 2-3. They need this one. I mean, both teams really need this game because, like, Seattle can win this game. They can go to 4-2 and send 49ers down below them. I mean, I agree with everything you said at the top of the show. Let's not forget, they need a fourth quarter comeback to beat the Patriots. They barely even beat that awful Patriots team. They, like you said, they played two terrible quarterbacks in the Dolphins game. I think the 49ers, it's a super public play here, but like I can't think of one reason besides fading the public to bet Seattle. Usually if I'm going to fade the public, I got to be able to think of some reasons here. I can't think of any reason besides fading the public. Like that's all it would be is just straight up trying to fade the public. Anyone who takes Seattle, I don't care what data they have, anything like that. They're just fading the public if they're taking Seattle in this game tonight. I think San Francisco's offense is too much of a juggernaut and it's too much of a mismatch for them to handle.
Yeah. Hit the nail on the head. And one thing, not only fatigue spot for Seattle, but this is almost desperation for the Niners because do you know who they play next week?
No.
The Chiefs.
Okay. So this is a must-win game.
They have to win this game.
That's huge, actually. I didn't even know that. I love that angle, too. Yeah. So look, it's a public play. I can't even lie to y'all. Like, I hate taking public primetime plays, but like I said, man, I cannot think of one reason why we would not take the Niners here in this spot. Seattle has been decent at home as an underdog, but I just don't see it, man. I think San Francisco is going to be able to get pressure. They have a much better pass rush than the Giants do. They're going to be able to run the football all over this defense. Like, I just don't see how Seattle's going to get stops in this game.
Yeah. Yeah, me either. And just another thing.
Yeah.
So through the first 3 weeks of the season, Seattle's total pass yard against those teams that we mentioned, 138, 149, 107. And we're talking about three of the worst teams, without question, in the league. The last 2 weeks, and they gave up 3 combined pass touchdowns in those 3 weeks, those three first weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Last 2 weeks, 292 yards passing allowed, 2 touchdowns, 257 passing yards allowed, 2 touchdowns. When they start playing teams like Detroit, they actually play some teams that are like can ball out a little bit. They regress to the mean. To the mean.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Everyone's on the 49ers. I don't see the Seahawks losing 2 weeks in a row. Geno's birthday. Metcalf. Okay, pipe leaders fading the public here. Look, fading the public has been a great strategy so far this NFL season. So I'll say that's the only reason here right here is to fade the public, like I said. At the same time, though, I mean, the 49ers need this game like blood. Like Burbo said, they got Kansas City on deck. This is a must-win game here, and they got extra time to prepare. This is like a kind of revive your season type spot. 2 weeks in a row at home. Okay. I'm just saying, guys, like, I'm really worried about Seattle. They got carved up by the Giants and by Detroit. Like, they couldn't stop a nosebleed the last 2 weeks. Prop-wise, who do you think is going to go off on San Francisco tonight?
Okay. I gotta be careful because I can't remember what I have. I've given everything the VIP already. I just gotta be careful.
I can talk props if you want me to.
Well, no, I got. Guys, here's the thing. If we're talking touchdowns, I think I'm gonna keep my touchdown scorers. We're gonna keep that private. I'm gonna keep that in the VIP pizzle. But guys, the one play, I'll tell you, this is my play of the day. This is the play where I looked at it. I said, I like it. I looked at other things. As I was looking at other things, it reinforced, holy fuck, this is money in the bank. All right, so here we go, guys. We're going to go Deebo Samuel over 4.5 receptions. It's plus money at plus 110 or at plus 100 even. And we're taking this for a couple of reasons. One, in the weeks that he was healthy, the first 2 weeks of the season, he had 5 receptions and 8 receptions for 54 and 110 respectively. As you look at Seattle's first 5 weeks of the season, they have always been a team that plays back and gives up the underneath. They always play like a more tentative zone, like they lay back a little bit and let their safeties come in there and get some picks or get some quarterback interceptions in the zones. What that means is the underneath routes are open and open for business. Through the first 5 weeks, the primary underneath receiver against Seattle, there has not been a single week where they haven't caught at least 5 balls. We have 5, 8, 6, and 8. Okay? Lastly, Deebo Samuel has played against the Seattle Seahawks 6 times. And exactly 6 times, he has gone over 4.5 receptions, getting 5 receptions once. All the other ones are 6, 7, 8, or 9 receptions. So, for that reason, I'm taking Deebo Samuel over 4.5 receptions.
I actually love it. If I took a 49ers prop, if I took any props in this game, honestly, in primetime games, guys, I usually just like to stick to one play. And it's a side play for me today. There's 2 plays I was close on in this game if I wanted to play props. So Deebo Samuel's torched Seattle in his prior games, going over 100 plus rushing / receiving yards in 5 out of his last 5 games versus them. He's also over this in 3 out of his last 4 games this season. Seattle's really struggled tackling in the open field, and the yak monster like Deebo should eat them alive. So I believe he's at 68.5 rushing receiving yards. I think he's going to go off in this game. On the flip side of things, I think Seattle's going to be playing from behind. So I think Kenneth Walker receiving and I think DK Metcalf receiving yards are the ways to look there. We touched on it yesterday. DK Metcalf had his first game and after the last 4 games where he'd gone over 100 yards where he went under that mark. I think DK is going to get back to form here. Gino's going to air it out a lot because it's his birthday and hit DK in this game.
Yeah, guys. And that is the play that I'm sitting on 64.5 yards right now. We talked about it yesterday. I really, really like that play, especially because, again, we do think there's going to be points scored in this game and that Seattle is going to be coming from behind. Pause. But another receiving prop. T, do you have anything else? Do you have another prop for us?
Nah, those are really the only 2 props that I looked at in this game that I actually liked. And then I thought the Kenneth Walker angle, if I thought Seattle could hang around, I'd probably take Kenneth Walker. I also don't hate San Francisco in the first half. They've come out strong in the first half in their last couple games and faded in the second half other than the Vikings game. So I don't hate attacking them early rather than waiting for the end of the game for them to fade. But I'm just going to take San Francisco full game here and call it a night.
Yeah, I almost want to just say fuck it and throw some on the money line. Dude, it's so juiced, but like the way these games have turned out lately, it's just like it feels like you have to buy points to put yourself in an advantage, right? Like a position of power with all this fluky shit going on. Another prop that outside of the Metcalf prop that I'm looking at with serious consideration is going to be George Kittle. Over 4.5 receptions. Same number. It's tough because there's only 1 ball, right? So I was in between Kittle and Deebo. I ended up going Deebo, the primary pick. But guys, I don't necessarily hate Kittle either. Here's what I saw. He's only played 4 games this year. He was hurt the one game, but 2 out of 4 he's gone over 4.5 with 7 and 8 receptions. He was targeted 12 times last week, 8 receptions for 64 yards. And Seattle has struggled against the tight end. 3 out of 5 weeks, they've given up at least 4 receptions and 50 yards, including 5 receptions last week to some fucking no-name tight end for the Giants. Don't even know this guy. Never even heard of him in my entire life. So I don't hate that. And Kittle has slowly but surely become Brock Purdy's like security blanket. Panic, middle of the field, bang.
I like it. All right, that's all the angles I got for this game. You got anything else you want to add?
I don't. But do you think there's a possibility that Niners first half, Niners money line, straight up, money line, first half, full game, it's minus 120 if you parlay it?
It's minus 120 if you parlay it. I feel like they're taxing you on that.
First half money lines, full game money line, straight up, no spreads.
What are the money lines? Let me look at this.
Fucking like 190 for the full game and 170 first half. I guess you're right. That should be plus money for sure.
Yeah, dude, that should definitely be plus money. That's taxed as hell. I mean, I know they're going to tax you because it's a correlated parlay, but let's
Isn't that
see.
fucked how they do that too?
Wow,
I wouldn't.
Niners
They're
minus
asking you to bet that.
200 money line.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of hate that, man. They're taxing the hell out of the 49ers on both those money lines. But I mean, it should be plus money. Minus 200 and minus 170. That's what I'm seeing for first half full game. I mean, that should definitely be plus money any day of the week. Anything under 250 should be.
Facts. Yeah, I agree. You know, it's one of those things, T, and you've been in this game for a long time. You feel like you're right there. Like we're just so close to an epic breakout.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to fire. I want to fire. I want to see nothing but green, dude. And it's been my own demise. The Padres last night, bro. It's been my own demise. So maybe we stay off of it. Maybe that's a good call.
I think we guys got to keep waiting and wait for that slate. I'm really liking this college football slate. There's a lot of work that's going to be put in tomorrow and Saturday morning, but I think we're going to execute really well. I like the two big plays I've locked in. I want to lock in one more big play in one of these big games, and then I think we're about to get it, man. I think it's going to be a good night for us tonight, and I think we're going to keep the train rolling. We've been on a decent run lately. We've been seeing the board a lot better. I think we're about to fire away tonight, tomorrow, all weekend long.
Yes. So, whoa. We've received 100 messages in the chat today. Guys, we had 100 comments on the stream today. That's epic. We can't thank you enough, guys, for engaging, for hanging out with us, for kicking it with me and TP3. 100 comments? What the fuck, bro?
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Appreciate you guys hopping in the comments and letting us know what's good, man. Let's get this money tonight, guys. If y'all want to get all our plays today, they're all going to be over on SoBet. All you got to do is click the link in my profile, the link in Brobro's profile. Use our promo code at TP3. Use the promo code BROBRO in order to join. It's SoBet.io. I've already got 2 max plays up over there in VIP, guys, for college football Saturday. We're going to smack them both and sweep the board. We got a lot bumping out for this weekend, the rest of this week. NBA is almost here. College football, college basketball, NFL, all that stuff right here, guys. MLB still got a little bit of time left. No better time to get over there on SoBet. Bro, you got any parting words for the people?
I don't. Maybe I do. I don't have anything too crazy, but I'll say this. Just keep pushing. Keep pushing. I can't thank you guys enough for tuning in. Friday, Junior. The weekend's almost here. I say this from experience. Sometimes the days feel heavy. Sometimes the ball doesn't go your way. And if that is you, and if you're having a tough week, just want you to know I'm praying for you. I want you to know I'm praying for you, and that shit has to turn around for you, has to turn around for me, has to turn around for us. You can't stay down forever. And we won't. But I'm praying for you guys. And if you ever need anything, I know TP3 he's a great guy. He's one of my best friends. He's a great friend. But if you ever need anything, guys, don't hesitate to reach out to us. Don't hesitate to reach out. We're here. We'll give you sports advice. We'll get you the games. We'll get you the locks. But we're here for you as well. Never feel like you're alone here. Feel like you can reach out. But that being said, let's fucking have a great day, a great evening, and then tomorrow's Friday, and we're going to have a hell of a fucking show. TP3, take them away like you always do, and tell them what we're going to make this evening.